Cultist Simulator is a game I really haven't quite got the hang of yet, but it is sort of a card game. If you've played Sunless Skies, you'll be familiar with it. Fallen London. The idea behind it is pretty much what it says. Um, I kickstarted the game because I love the work of the folks behind it when they were at Fail Better Games, as well as Alexis Kennedy's work on a science fiction strategy game called Stellaris that I really liked. So let's give this a try. So let's see, you start off, you're an aspirant. Set the name, Techno Scald. I'm an aspirant, and I need a job. Menial job. Another shift at the hospital, sort of a porter. And the structure of the game is that more of these sorts of sigils, I guess, pop up that do different things. Like this one, Recall My Dreams. If you've played Fallen London, if you've played Sunless Skies or Sunless Seas, or if you've played one of the story packs in Stellaris that was written by Alexis Kennedy, the writing style will immediately jump out at you. It's a little bit creepy. It's a lot creepy. That's the point. I mean, it's called Cultist Simulator. You get laid off at the hospital, you get a couple of cards, health and funds. So you go out, do some unskilled labor, you're trading your health for funds, literally. Unpause it. Notice that the dream is running. Let that go. Another one opens up, so now I get some contentment and passion. Now it's interesting because now these cards that have their own kind of aspects can be played in different ways. Time passes, you're going to need money because you need money to live, literally. So in a bit that's going to happen. Fortunately, first we're going to make some money, hopefully. And later on you can trade health, you can trade reason, you can trade passion for different kinds of jobs. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Time control is important in this game because there are times when you're just waiting for something to happen, and there are times when you've got a whole bunch of these on screen at once, and you've got to juggle between them. So my health is fatigued, I get some vitality, and some money. Now, I don't have any health that I can trade, I'm too tired. But I can trade some passion. I used to paint. Let's paint. Just dream of whatever passions we might have. We don't have any lore yet. We will later. See this magnet icon here? That means it immediately attracts whatever kind of card that it needs. Again, work. I used my passion for dreams, so I don't have anything to make any money. It's probably a poor choice, but we're waiting on this bequest. The old man from the hospital, apparently. So we're going to get a bequest, some reason, some money. So we can survive for a little bit. Open up bequest by studying it. Well, we need to get our passion or reason, so let's study it with reason. Let's consider it. You can take a passionate approach as well to kind of interpret it. But I have my passion card in use here. I don't have any lore yet. Hopefully I'm going to get my passion back. The crowds of sleep. We're going to get something. We don't know what. Alright. After we studied it, employing reason, it says that it describes my dreams, a new curiosity burns in me. Explore is unlocked. That's a new, I guess, activity or sigil or rune. I'm not sure what that is. Some of these are really important. Let's talk about them. Directions to Moorlands is important. Moorlands is a place where you can get all kinds of books, but you have to study the directions first. When one deals in the kind of books my correspondent studies, one must be circumspect after all. We are going to get a job using our reason to find clerical work to spare our health. We finally get our passion is exhausted. Do we dream of curios behind glass? Now we can try to dream of other things, but let's wait. We got a job, a junior position at Glover and Glover, and that will, in every minute or so, we need to drop that in and keep making money, because every minute or so this takes money. We've studied this. We can now explore Moorland Shop. And a cold scrap, but that takes money to buy books. You need money for books and medicine at first. Occasionally you get sick, and if you don't have money for that, oh, and for food, obviously. See, there we got sick. So you see, we have a sickness, we become unwell, kind of like my allergies right now. If the illness cannot consume health, it will cause death. Yeah, that's bad. So, we're going to keep doing that. Now we can study some things. We can study this. But we need certain kinds of things. We need another one of those. See, 2 lore fragments at the same level and aspect, or sometimes you can put together different kinds of lore there. I could study notes on a possible collaborator. Because after all, if you're going to have a cult, you need to have more than one person. Now we've recovered our passion. If we need to start painting again, we can do that. We're going to try to avoid that for now. We found Traveling at Night Volume 2. So different books. Let's take a look at the book here. Different books require different things. Sometimes you'll see a book that's in a different language and you have to study and learn that language. When you pick up a card, you can see what kinds of activities it can possibly go on. Dream of with funds, temptation, enlightenment. If you want to change your temptation, for example, power is one that you can get. You can explore an occult scrap to seek out the secret places of the city. Let's see where that goes. Again, we got some money. We're going to put our job card back in there. We can talk to our collaborator, maybe. Interesting. Oh, we're waiting on a letter. Okay. Okay. Sickness has ravaged my body. I have an affliction. I do anything with that right now? I could maybe study it. No, not yet. I need other kinds of things. I do here. I don't have a diligence card. Diligence gets you a little promotion, but then they want more of your time and it gets difficult and it's hard to hold on to that job. Let's go find out. Oh, no, we can't find out a new job yet. What do we have? The reply to your letter is courteous if cautious. We'll meet up with Sylvia. So let's have a talk with Sylvia. Let's see what she has to say. Oh, this is interesting. Choose founding principles, our doctrine. Do we have anything that can do that yet? Let me move this over here. A watchman's secret can be our doctrine. There we go. Dedicated to the understanding of the light, the mirror of glory. We have some notoriety now. Notoriety is interesting because eventually we can have detectives and hunters and so forth tracking us down. Let us... anything else we can explore besides Moorlands? Wait, this is going to come up again. Strathcoin's residence. What is this? Oh. Oh, no, but it's expedition. I don't have the money for an expedition yet. Expedition, you have a leader, an assistant, and money that you... we don't have enough followers. And honestly, we don't have enough money. Which we may not get with this character. One of the things about it is that you can fail, you can die, but some portion of that carries over to the next character who has more opportunities open to them. Sort of like that bequest that we got before. But you might start off, rather than a hospital porter, as, for example, a physician. My reason, I'm going to apply my reason to this. No, we can't talk to her right now. Can we? Well, let's get back to Moorlands and get another book. I need more books. Can't go too far with that because, again, we don't... it's difficult to make money as fast as we spend it. Rather discard to expire, and I've got another 4 minutes to go for that. Well, a little less because I'm on fast forward. What do we find? Got a book. An introduction to histories. Let's study that. What is this? Oh, bleak thoughts. Yeah, despair can be a pain. So the same way that doing manual labor could break down your physical health, doing clerical work and other kinds of jobs like that can break down your mental health. And if you get too much despair or dread, then eventually really bad things happen and you die. You can also get contentment for your dreams and so forth to try to offset that. I'm really figuring this game out as we go. I'm going to move this. This keeps putting it in a difficult situation. There we go. Not ready to explore that yet. What do we get? My first recruit. Because we can't have just one. Well, we have an acquaintance who might be interested. Let's see what she says. Ooh, the wrong kind of attention. That's where notoriety comes into play. That's going to happen automatically because it has that magnet icon. What do we get? Oh, safe for now. That's good. We haven't really done anything wrong yet anyway. We have a fleeting memory. Can we do anything with that? We could explore it, maybe. No, you probably... sometimes you need to explore something else using your fleeting memory. It expires very quickly, so I don't know how well that's going to work this time. We haven't finished with the books that we have, so I'm not going to go back to Moorlands just yet. What do we have? We have Sylvia. We have Dread. Well, that's not good. Another Watchman's Secret. Temporary Headquarters. And the Mirror of Glory. I haven't really figured out yet what is up with this temporary headquarters. Oh, well that's why. Because it's not available in this build. or something like that. Ooh, we can speak publicly of the Watchman's secret. Let's see how that goes. I'm sure that nothing bad can happen from that. Study that introduction to histories. Get another occult scrap. Let us study, what was the other book? This one. I get why this game has sort of a pausable real-time aspect to it, but I kind of wish it was turn-based, only because my brain works better that way. But that would probably negate the synchronous clocks, I guess. Maybe. Maybe every second is really like a turn anyway. Save the game. Oh, that's automatic. There's nothing to worry about here. Decrepitude. Oh, it's from that affliction that we had. I'm happy with my temptation remaining as alignment, so I want to move that out of the way as a reminder to myself. What do we get? Okay. Again, we haven't done anything really suspicious just yet. That may happen. Erudition, that's good. And a sexton's secret from traveling at night. Can I study that yet? Yes. But if I want to study it with that, no, it must be a thunderous secret or a sexton's secret. I don't have that yet. So we're going to leave that here. Anything I can do? Yes, I can keep exploring my occult scraps. See how we keep getting the funds to keep feeding time. That's basically like food and rent and whatnot. Exotic cravings sometimes pull something in. Like in this case, our temptation for enlightenment got pulled in automatically. And now what do we have? Oh, restlessness. Well, that's interesting. Can we use that to study something? Yes, I want to do something. What exactly? That's a good question. There are these different aspects. I can't study restlessness. I can study other stuff with restlessness, I guess. Let's see. No, can't do that. Doesn't seem I can dream of decrepitude. What is that? Sure, that's fine. It's all fine. You can study erudition. No, you'll need more than one. Okay? Nothing to do. I want to study for a dream of decrepitude. Nope, can't do that. What do we get here from our talk? More passion, more mystique, a watchman's secret, and another acquaintance. Oh. Yes, let us talk to Leo. No, we can't. How do I recruit him? Where do we find a forgotten Mithraeum? Can I study that? No. Oh, that's another expedition location. Okay, well, put that over here. Oops, I forgot about this for a bit. That's why you start running out of money. You literally forget to go to work. There we go. I really don't know what to do with this one yet, so I'm just going to put this over here. What is this? A trembling in the air. Can I do anything with that? Not yet. More dread. The dread went away. That's for the best. We don't need more dread. do anything with that. Doesn't seem like it. Let's do work. What do we get? Contentment and a fleeting memory. It's good to have your contentments because they eventually counteract your dreads if you need them. I think you can study some things with contentment. Yeah. A lot of times all I do is pick up different cards that I have and see where I can drop them, hoping to find some new interaction that I haven't found before. This Mirror of Glory, again, is our cult this time. Dread went away. Oops. Keep these together. What do we get? We could not muster the mental energy to show them what we are. Maybe another time. Again, I can't talk to him yet. I sure would like to study somehow. I don't remember how that works. I've only played this once or twice anyway, so it's not a surprise that I haven't figured out how all this works. Oh, there goes the contentment. That's a shame. But at the same time, we don't have any real despair or whatever right now either. Alright, well, this isn't going anywhere. Let us go find a book to study. This game's still in early release. I kickstarted it, so I have early access. It comes out at the end of May 2018. They're not quite done with it, obviously. I play it on Linux as well. There's a few minor display bugs over there, but nothing to worry about. A collection of essays. Study with 2 erudition to gain reason. Well, I can't do that because I don't have 2 of those yet, so let's just hang on to this and see what happens. Oh, it looks like we got something not so great. Some bleak thoughts. But you don't need any more despairs. See, now we just kind of wait for a few minutes. What's this? Exotic cravings again, that's right. The clerks file out in silence. Took in our temptation for enlightenment. See what comes out of that. More restlessness. Yes. What exactly? I haven't figured out what I'm supposed to do. Can I study this? The Heartwood fragment or Grail lore. Okay, a pleasant day. Maybe we'll get some contentment. I'm thinking about buying another book. Well, I mean, that's not unrealistic for me. Anyway. You could just as well call this a book buying simulator, I guess. But that would be unfair. Oh, what did we get? We got some dread. That's not good. When we get 3 dread, our despair gets to 3 dread, that's bad. We got a contentment now. So that's good. In a minute, that'll get picked up. And that should eliminate one of those. Take us back to eliminate this one. See, there we go. Is there anything else that I'm missing with my books? Go buy another one. Need more? Need more books? More? Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Let's keep talking publicly. Probably get some more restlessness. Yep. What do we get here? The burning of the unburnt god. What do we know about the burning of the unburnt god? Probably I don't have the right language to study the burning of the unburnt god. Oops. Try that again. There we go. Collect all. Keep working. Get money to buy more books. I need to do something else with... Oh. Huh. Looks like I picked up another friend, so to speak. Why do I have a bad feeling? What is happening to my restlessness? What do we get? We got the right of the crucible soul. An ardent horizon. There was something we had with the ardent horizon, wasn't there? Was that a different playthrough that I had? Chiliarch's lesson. Okay, on pause again. Collect all. The race between work and time is a very real one. And I'm only working off of the padding from the bequest that I got at the beginning. I don't think I have any real adversaries this time. Let's see, what do we got? More passion, more mystique, got my Watchman secret, and another acquaintance. I mean, I'm all for acquaintances, but I can't apparently do much with them right now. Maybe I can get... What can I do? I can keep talking to her about our little... Oh, cult business to hoodwink people. Now we're talking. Oh, I can talk to my believers about our little organization. That's not nothing. Of course, that's going to attract notoriety if it goes badly. Like in this case, who is she? She works at the Suppression Bureau. Well, we may have to send somebody after her later. I could talk to her as well. Sometimes that works out badly, but it's fun anyway. Let's see if we can get some money out of this. Huh? Oh, what is this? Oh, find contentment now. Well, that seems highly unlikely at this point in time. This is going to run out before anything else. I missed that, so... The scheme came unraveled. Well, that's not good. It doesn't matter. I'm about to die of depression. Pretty sure we are looking at... it's not going to happen in time. I'm having a good day, and then my mind shatters. But that's not actually the end of the game. Because I can get another descent. Ooh, that was loud for a minute. Determine my legacy. An aspirant again, a detective, or a bright young thing. Feeling kind of detective-ish. Alright, I'm going to put a break here, and we'll see what happens in the next game.